Could you imagine one day hiring somebody to dog sit for you while you go out of the country to get married, just for you to find out the day after your wedding that your dog was unalived on Wednesday and you were not made aware of it until Friday when you reached out to the young lady that you hired? So that is exactly what just happened to my sister. This young lady right here, who is based out of Columbus, Ohio, Kaylynn Thacker, was hired to dog sit my sister's dog Sando while her and her family went to Trinidad for her wedding ceremony. So let me give y'all a timeline. So my sister left to go to Trinidad on the 19th. So from before then, she dropped Sando off to Kaylin, who she had reached out to previously regarding dog sitting, in which I'll insert some of the clips, well, the screenshots of the text later. That way you guys can see the conversation. Like I said, she reached out to Kaylin. She told her how long she was going to be gone. I mean, she gave her the fee. Had her send pictures of Sando because she wanted to see how he looked and add him to the contact profile, all of this bullshit, right? So my sister did all of the things. Like I said, drop him off. Everything seemed good. So my sister was in constant communication with Kaylin every day. I mean, via text message, and they would even call sometimes. She would FaceTime to see Sando. So the last time my sister actually FaceTime and seen Sando was Sunday, which was the 23rd. I just had to double check. So the 23rd was the last day that my sister actually visibly seen Sando via a FaceTime call that her and Kaylin had arranged. Now, from that point moving on, of course, they were communicating via text message. She was just checking in, especially being out of the country. Sometimes the service is terrible. So my sister a lot of times was using, WhatsApp, since it costs to use your phone when you're out of the country. Most people know that. So she's reaching out. Kaylin's telling her everything is fine. At first, Sando was a little bit timid. He's a little scared. Of course, he doesn't know anybody there. So of course, your dog is going to be unfamiliar, maybe scared, timid, but he wasn't a problem. She never said he was a problem or anything was going on other than that. He was a little timid, but he did well in his cage whenever she had put him in there. So on Wednesday, this girl Kaylin reaches out to my sister's daughter and asks her, "Hey, when is the wedding ceremony?" Which to me seems very odd, because why does that matter when the wedding ceremony is? You're doing a service for them. You're watching their dog. Why does that matter? Okay, but it'll click with y'all later, like it did for us. So not only was my sister texting to check on Sando, but her daughter was doing it as well in my sister's absence. Of course, because she's preparing for her wedding, she's getting ready, so she can't always be on the phone constantly texting back and forth. So as far as we know, Sando's good. He's doing good. I mean, she hasn't heard anything from Kaylin regarding Sando. Any concerns, any issues, any problems? Nothing. Everything is good. Good reports, all of that, right? So then we get to Tuesday, he's fine. Wednesday, like I said, she reaches out to the daughter. Thursday was my sister's actual wedding day. So they had the wedding and everything. My sister, the following morning, which was Friday, decided to reach out to Kaylin because she hadn't heard anything from her. But Kiara, who is her daughter, had been communicating with her. So she reached out and said, "Hey, I'm just checking in on Sando. You'll see this in the text message." After that, hours later, she texts back Kaylin and says to my sister, "Can she call her?" So once she calls her, this girl proceeds to tell my sister that that morning, she's saying Friday morning, she gave Sando a treat or snack, and she noticed that he was choking on it. So she proceeded to do the Heimlich, and then he just went limp. So there was nothing she can do. She rushed him to the veterinary clinic, the emergency hospital. When she got him there was basically nothing that they could do. Like, he was already gone. Y'all, tell me why my sister reached out to this vet and they told her that this girl brought Sando in, I'm sorry, in on Wednesday. And when she brought him in, he had already been unalived for hours, and there were no signs of him choking on anything. So he was not sure how this happened. And they told her, the veterinarian, I'm sorry, the doctor there told my sister that it was Kaylynn and her boyfriend who dropped him off. When they called her back and let her know, hey, there's nothing we can do, they told her to come pick Sando back up, which they did say that she picked him back up. So my sister gets on the phone with Kaylynn. Hey, what do you mean Sando choked this morning? I just talked to the vet. They're telling me you brought him in on Wednesday. So of course the girl has every other story other than the truth. So my sister has the vet on one phone and the girl Kaylynn on the other phone. And the doctor is basically telling my sister, like, none of what she's saying right now is true. We have documentation and records that she brought him in on Wednesday. This is what happened. No signs of choking. So everything she's telling you is false, basically. So now we're stuck in a situation where we don't know what happened to Sando. We don't know when this happened, this event, when he was unalive. So the last time my sister seen him physically was Sunday on FaceTime. So we're thinking sometime between Sunday and Wednesday something happened, maybe. And then she decided to take him. But it makes sense that something happened because remember that I told y'all Wednesday Kaylynn reached out to the daughter asking her when her mother's wedding was. So if this was something that was an accident and didn't have malicious intent behind it, why the lies, the secret? Why are you hiding things? But this ain't the kicker, y'all. I'm trying not to curse, but tell me why this girl tells my sister, calls her back, and tells her, I'm taking him, I'm on my way to get him cremated. What? You're doing what? And my sister told her flat out, no, you're not. You do not have my permission. Like, I need to be there. Allow me time to get there. And she basically told my sister, well, we don't have anywhere to keep him. So we're going to take him to get cremated. Since then, there has been no communication. She will not answer the phone. She has deleted all social media networks. We cannot find her. This is her LinkedIn page that I found. Now it is gone. She is nowhere. They have went to the house multiple times. She's nowhere to be found. So we need help to blow this up because this is crazy. Like, I feel like something happened to Sando. She is trying to cover it up. She knows she's wrong. That's why she's telling all these lies and trying to cover things up and deleting her social medias. We can't find her. But she did text the daughter back. So the daughter texted like, hey, we want to know what happened to Sando. We want to come get his stuff. And she's basically telling her, well, I'm not available right now. And I went and got him cremated. I'm not available right now. So from then we have not been able to find this girl anywhere. Anywhere. And this is so upsetting. Like, heartbreaking. Imagine planning and celebrating one of the most happiest days of your life, getting married, and crushed to find out that your baby was unalive while you were away and you were never told about it. And we don't know where his body is. If she even actually got him cremated, which I don't think she did. I think she may have probably just buried him in the backyard or threw him on the side of the road at this point. I don't believe anything she's saying. So I need this to spread like wildfire because this is so wrong and we need justice for Sando because he didn't deserve this. He was a healthy there was nothing wrong with him to where he would just all of a sudden just go like that. Like, something happened. She knows it and we need help. I'm going to post some screenshots in the comments of where we think she works and of the messages and stuff because this video has gotten so long. Please help us, y'all. Please, like I said, this is Columbus, Ohio. Her name is Kaylynn. If you know her, y'all see who she really is.